This morning, let's check in with Stephen Elmore, meteorologist from our sister station in Northwest Arkansas. He made the trip down to Pulaski County. What are you seeing this morning in Jacksonville as now we're finally getting some daylight this morning?
Yeah, and daylight's showing a whole lot this morning. Earlier, we talked to you about how we saw a laundromat completely destroyed and a couple other abandoned buildings completely destroyed. Here's where the community was hit the hardest. Right behind me are homes of a closed neighborhood right now. Police have blocked off this area from people entering in because of the damage sustained from tornadoes moving through Jacksonville last night. Again, this line of thunderstorms moved through North Little Rock and then into Sherwood and then finally into Jacksonville, where it seemed a pulse of this tornado really started to pulse up a bit and cause some significant damage in the town of Jacksonville early this morning. Now that the sun's coming up, people are starting to wake up. People are starting to move around. They're driving around, asking police officers, where can I go this morning? How can I get to the nearest grocery store? How can I get to work this morning? And they're being directed by these police officers of what the safest route is. But what we're showing you right now are these mobile homes. And this is why when meteorologists get on air, they tell you if you're in a mobile home that you want to try to find somewhere safer, it's because you see this house right over here to the right where we're having roof damage, but you see the mobile homes over to the left that are completely left destroyed. Another thing that we're starting to notice is we're just in the start of the spring, but even the leaves and the trees are starting to grow once again. We can absolutely tell that a destructive tornado moved here, not only because of the damage left behind, but all these trees are scarred and ripped to shreds. All the leaves are ripped off the tree, and there's just a ton of damage left behind. Cleanup crews have already started here in Jacksonville, and this is going to be one of the places where the National Weather Service out of Little Rock is going to be coming, and they're going to be evaluating the situation here to try to get an estimate on how strong that tornado was over the next couple of days. Obviously, we talked about the weekend, how it's going to be sunny this weekend. Hopefully they can get out here and rate this tornado, but for the most part, we're starting to see cars starting to drive around, people on bicycles, people walking around out of their homes. Again, this is a closed neighborhood right now, so if people do decide to leave out of their cars, it's not guaranteed that they're going to be able to return back because we're seeing starting police officers starting to come in here, starting to go door to door, like we talked about last night in Kamek Village. They're going door to door, talking to people, checking if they were okay. Same situations happening here in Jacksonville this morning as people are starting to wake up. The sunshine is showing the damage that was left behind, roof damage, trees down, street signs blown over. Taking over a look over off to our side here where we showed you this laundromat. Once again, this is where police officers have closed off the road, but the sunshine is kind of exposing what's left behind now. That's the laundromat that we were in front of earlier today. That's completely exposed and that roof completely ripped off. So we'll continue to update you here in Jacksonville if we get any further updates. Right now, just a lot of damage has been left behind from those tornadoes that moved through yesterday evening.